Okay, welcome to today's seminar. My name is Brenda Brower, and I'm the Vice Provost and Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. The photo that you see are of this year's Creating an Impact reception for our 250-plus Tri-Council Award holders. This is an event that we hope to see you at next year. Today's presenters are Katie Marie McNeil from Education, Jillian Thiel from Geography, and Mark Ten, Biomedical and Molecular Science. These are current students, and they're going to share their experience at Queen's with you. You're also going to hear from Associate Deans Kim McCauley and Marta Straznicki. Now, as a CGSM applicant who identified as Queen's as a destination for study, we hope that you'll find this presentation about Queen's and Kingston advantages helpful in your decision making. A question and answer period will follow, so please keep track of any questions you have. Having applied for CGSM, you are automatically considered for an Academic Excellence Award. No further application is required. Should you receive a CGSM and enter year one of a master's program, you will automatically receive a $5,000 Tri-Council Recipient Recognition Award. And between internal and external awards, scholarships, and fellowships, our students receive over $27 million in total merit-based funding each year. Now I'm going to turn it over to Associate Dean Kim McCauley, who's going to talk to you a little bit about the Queen's Advantage.
Thank you, Brenda. Queen's is situated on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples and is actually older than Canada. This year, the university is celebrating its 175th anniversary, while Canada is turning 150. Founded in 1841, Queen's is the earliest degree-granting institution in Canada. Today, we have a vibrant campus with over 22,000 full-time students, which includes more than 4,200 graduate students. Queen's is a member of the U15, the group of Canada's leading research-intensive universities, and within the U15, Queen's has a high rank in research funding and research intensity. Our research income enables us to invest in research by graduate students who are mentored by our nationally and internationally recognized faculty members, and you can see there is a newspaper article and a photo of Art McDonald, who recently won the Nobel Prize in Physics, and he's with some graduate students. Next are two additional examples of some of our expert researchers who supervise graduate students. Dr. Wendy Craig is at the top, and she is a member of the Order of Ontario in recognition of her continuing work in the field of bullying. She's the scientific co-director of PrevNet, a national research organization that focuses on prevention of bullying and on promotion of healthy relationships. Dr. Praveen Jain is below. He holds a Canada Research Chair in Power Electronics and is director of the Queen's Centre for Energy and Power Electronics Research. He holds more than 40 patents with graduate students as co-inventors, and their inventions have led to major advances in the power electronics industry and to reduced energy consumption of electronic devices like the laptop or other device that you're watching this webinar on. Our facilities at Queen's offer opportunities for specialized and interdisciplinary research. Shown at the top of this slide is the Mechatronics Robotics Lab. Here, new technologies including energy-efficient robotic devices, energy harvesters, and wearable sensors for rehabilitation applications are under development. Below is the Queen's University Biological Station, which is located 50 kilometers north of Kingston and covers more than 3,000 hectares. The main facility consists of 32 buildings, including a library, 12 separate laboratory areas, an aquarium house, and overnight accommodations for researchers. In 2016, Queen's received over $63.7 million from the Canadian government's Canada First Research Excellence Fund to support the creation of the Canadian Particle Astrophysics Research Centre, which we call SPARC. A further $36 million invested by federal and provincial governments will provide a new state-of-the-art wellness and innovation center that will enhance graduate student engagement in group-based design thinking and putting ideas into motion. Grad students make up 18% of the total enrollment at Queen's, and we have the second largest concentration of graduate students in Ontario. International students are 23% of the graduate student population and come from more than 70 countries. Queen's grad students report a high level of satisfaction with their academic experience and have high completion rates in their programs. There are a number of reasons for this satisfaction and success, including close interaction with professors and peers, strong mentorships, and the many grad-specific resources that Queen's has to enable academic, professional, and personal success. Grad student life is more than academics. There are many opportunities for volunteering and for community engagement. You can join a club, get involved in the surrounding Kingston community, join a grad student intramural sports team, or catch a concert or a play at the Isabel Bader Center for the Performing Arts, or enjoy live music at the Grad Club. Next, I'll pass you along to Marta Strasnicki.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to carry on with the details about Queen's and Kingston. We offer at Queen's many opportunities and initiatives that help you progress through your degree and develop a strong resume. Examples are student academic success services, our student wellness services, and accessibility services. Queen's has also developed a comprehensive suite of academic, professional, and personal resources for graduate students that add value to the student experience. We'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about these services and resources. We help our students showcase their research. Queen's was the first Ontario university to host a 3MT competition, and it's supported by workshops on effective presentations, as well as many departments offering practice heats to help prepare their students. Grad Chat is our weekly radio show, which you can find on iTunes, SoundCloud, or our website. We interview grad students about their research, edit, and then broadcast the recording, so it's a great opportunity to practice giving an interview without being live on air. We also give our students the opportunity to interview other students and to try their hand at editing. We engage students to write posts for our blog Gratifying, as well as to write profiles of other graduate students and announcements for our website and social media accounts. Like the 3MT, this is an invaluable opportunity to develop communication skills for different audiences. Many of our students get involved in the Kingston community through outreach programs and events such as Science Rendezvous. It's a national showcase of science, and the Queen's-led Kingston event had over 4,200 visitors and 375 volunteers last year. We hope you take a moment at some point this evening or soon to check out SGS Habitat, our prize-winning web space, which is a one-stop shop for being well and staying well in grad school. Expanding Horizons offers an extensive suite of workshops, as well as online academic and career resources, all tailored specifically to graduate student needs. Professional development workshops are offered in areas such as project management and leadership skills, interviewing and CV or resume writing, and preparing for multiple careers. In addition to Expanding Horizons, we support career readiness with our annual graduate and postdoctoral career week, which includes hands-on workshops, expert panels, and a networking reception where you can meet graduate, student, alumni, and local employers. Our mentors volunteer in many ways, including taking part in panel discussions and responding to Ask an Alum queries. You can access our alumni profiles and contact alumni for advice and mentorship. You can ask for informational interviews, reviews of your resume, and general career advice. Our mentors are happy to share their personal stories to help you plan your future. Our community services and supports extend beyond graduation. Queen's alum are part of a lifelong and global network that stretches across 154 countries. Once you join that community, you can give back and come back to your professional home in many ways. Queen's has world-class facilities for both teaching and learning, recreation, and community engagement. We have 5 libraries and have been ranked by Maclean's as first in the number of holdings per student. And there's a library liaison officer specifically for each program. The Isabel Bader Center for the Performing Arts features performances by nationally and internationally acclaimed artists, and our Agnes Etherington Art Gallery boasts Rembrandts, among other masterpieces. Access to our state-of-the-art athletics and recreation center is included in your student fees, so you'll be able to enjoy the use of 4 large workout areas and weight rooms, or the naturally lit pool. You may also wish to join in intramurals. Our Four Directions Aboriginal Student Centre is a home away from home for Indigenous students and a site of information and inclusion for the broader Queen's community. And don't forget the new Student Wellness and Innovation Centre mentioned previously. It will be opening in 2018. I'm going to pass it over now to one of our student participants, Katie Marie McNeil, who will tell you how to make the most of your graduate studies.
Hello there. As I said, my name is Katie Marie, and I'm a second-year master's student in the Faculty of Education. So I have some tips on what I have done to make the most of my time so far here at Queen's. So my tips would be, first, to get involved in extracurricular activities early and regularly. I found that it's much easier to start grad school with these activities built in, because it's a lot easier to build a routine from the start. And from my experience, it's easier to step back or take a break from commitments rather than trying to start new commitments into your already busy routine. I would encourage you to make departmental connections. There's going to be a lot of mixers and meet and greet events held by your department or faculty right at the beginning of the year, and I would say attend them all. This is where you can meet your peers in your own year as well as the years ahead of you and faculty members. And this really gives you a chance to build community and get to know others before you get too involved in your term work. And I would also encourage you to go on a campus tour. At Queen's, I'm sure you've seen we have a wide range of facilities, and most of those have acronyms for names. If you go on the campus tour, this will help you understand when someone says, "Meet me at the JDUC," or "I'll see you in the ARC." Those will help you. These campus tours will help you understand all of that lingo. This way you can also explore all of the nooks and crannies of Queen's and find your own favorite spots to relax and study. For example, I really like the second and third floors of the JDUC, which some rooms have pianos, and if you're lucky enough, you'll hear some of your talented peers playing throughout the day, which is quite nice to get serenaded as you do your readings. And then finally, if you're ever lost, I would encourage you to check out classfind.com/Queens. It offers really excellent photo journals of how to get to some of the harder to find classrooms across campus. And now I'm going to pass it to another student, Mark.
Hi everyone, my name's Jillian. I'm in the Physical Geography department here at Queen's, and I have a couple more tips on how you can optimize your Queen's experience here as a grad student. Like Katie said, attending departmental social events and seminars at the beginning of the year is great. It's a good way to meet other people in your department as well as like-minded people, learn new things from the seminars. The Physical Geography department here at Queen's is really close. We do a lot of our field work together, a lot of social activities, and they're a great support group, a great group of people to bounce research ideas off of and work together with. My second point was to try an Expanding Horizons workshop or a MyTax course. I've had the opportunity to attend a couple of these workshops so far this year. They have workshops for a variety of different skills. In particular, publishing in science, making conference presentations, and those are the main two that and presenting skills in general as well. A big thing that I've found important in my first year here is having a balance between my academic life and my extracurriculars. So I've joined a couple of intramural teams. I didn't do this in my undergrad here at Queen's, but I decided this was the year to try, and I'm playing inner tube water polo, indoor soccer. I played outdoor soccer in the fall, and I'm also joining a curling team. So there's a lot of really great opportunities to get involved in intramural teams. There are also many clubs on campus for whatever your interest might be. And you can also get involved with the Departmental Graduate Student Council. So I'm on the Geography Student Council this year, acting as a liaison between the Geography Graduate Program and the School of Urban Planning Graduate Program. It's a really interesting, gives you a new perspective on the academic life. And finally, my last point would be to explore Kingston and the surrounding areas. There are tons of great restaurants, community events, outdoor activities that you can do here in the city, and it's really great to take advantage of those while you're here for the 4 years that you might be here. And I'll pass it on to Mark.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark and I'm a second-year master's student from the Department of Biomedical and Molecular Science. So as a grad student, both Queen's and Kingston has a lot to offer, both outside and within academia. I'm going to touch on Julian's point just a bit on exploring Kingston. So as she said, the food scene here is amazing. Literally all of the restaurants that students go to are located on one street called Princess Street. And even though I'm in my final year of my program, I have yet to actually visit all of them. And in addition to the food scene, there's a lot of activities that you can do within Kingston, particularly downtown, such as skating in the winter, movie screenings held at Downtown Market Square. And we're also right beside the water, so Lake Ontario. And there's a beautiful path there during the summer that you can take a walk. And it's great to get outside when you're stuck in a lab doing experiments. It serves as a good break. So in terms of academia, simply the graduate student environment is very welcoming when I came here from last year. There are several faculty members who are involved with various graduate student initiatives, such as the recently developed peer mentor program for incoming grad students. And the resources and helpful staff available to grad students is tremendous here. And this is something that was quite different from what I saw during my undergraduate degree. So I'll be here for a little bit during the Q&A, so feel free to ask me any questions. And I'll be passing it along to Brenda.
Okay, thank you. So it's Brenda again, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the Kingston advantage. Now, Queen's campus borders on Lake Ontario and City Park, offering beautiful waterfront and green spaces. And Kingston is also the freshwater sailing capital of the world. Kingston hosts film and music festivals. It has a vibrant art scene and is home to many heritage sites. There are events to enjoy and connect with the community year-round. Now, it's not just Kingstonians that think so highly of our city. Our city ranks in the top 5 of the world's best university towns to live in, according to the BBC, and is one of the top 5 places to live in Canada, according to Money Sense. Adding to this, Kingston is a top Canadian hotspot for young, talented workers. So it's not surprising that Kingston also has a vibrant city centre with many shops and, as you just heard, many restaurants within walking distance from campus. Queen's is a residential university with 85% of our students living within a 10-minute walk to campus. There's a good transit system and you can ride the bus free of charge with your student card. It's also bicycle friendly. Kingston knows good food. With more restaurants per capita, clearly eating is a big thing here in Kingston, and more restaurants per capita than any other city in Canada. Several local farmers markets, and all more affordable than you'll find in major Canadian cities. Various types of affordable housing are available: graduate residence, shared or single apartments, and community housing. You can take a virtual tour of the graduate residence and find listings on the Queen's Housing website. So basically, your money goes further in Kingston. And just so you know, our campus and city are beautiful in all 4 seasons. So that's it for the presentation. We hope that you found the information useful and that you consider Queen's as your destination of choice. Please take a moment to respond to our polls. And now we're going to turn it over to you as we move to the question and answer part of the webinar. All the presenters are here on hand to provide answers. We've already received some questions about whether or not your application for a CGSM has been successful. While we wish we had the answer to that, all decisions are subject to Tri-Council approval and adjudication is ongoing. So the results will only be available from the Tri-Council portal on April 1st. We've also received some questions about particular programs, about admission requirements and such. It would be best to please direct those questions directly to your program. Now, we're going to be answering questions until 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And before we turn the mic off, let me say on behalf of all of us here, thank you for attending, and we wish you every success in the CGS competition and with your graduate studies.